Jabbly, jabbly. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. I'm Stanford Chidge, and this, of course, is the Chelsea Football FanCast, and we are on the downward slope, although many would say that we've been on a downward slope for at least 5.5 years. But this is the bit of the show where we round up everything that's been going on. But before we do all of that, we have my favouriteest stats man in the whole world. I give you the one, the only, the Chelsea Cheddar. Take it away, Stings.
I never knew Chelsea had so much history.
Hey! He's back! He's back, and I'm loving that shot. It looks like a peach. What have you got for us this week, Cheddar?
I've got too many to mention on the show, so I've just had to cut it down today. But Chelsea have now done the league double over Manchester City in 13 different seasons.
Lovely.
The same game also saw us wearing our blue home kit for the first time against Man City at their ground since 1995.
Only because he tweeted it, and we.
No, I knew it at the time. Oh, he did, didn't he? Yeah, you're right. As you were, Cheddar.
You mentioned that last week.
Ivanovic has now made 250 appearances for the Blues, including 150 Premier League starts. David Luiz has made 100 domestic appearances for the Blues. Eden Hazard is the 64th player to score a hat-trick for Chelsea. Mohamed Salah is the 693rd person to play for Chelsea, the 13th African and the first ever Egyptian. Keeping on the African theme, Mikel is the second African to make 200 Premier League appearances for Chelsea. And finally, my stat of the week is this, that Chelsea have now won over 3,000 points at Stamford Bridge. The win against Newcastle on Saturday took us up to 3,002 ever since our first game back in 1905.
That is absolutely stat-tastic, mate. I loved all that. A round of applause for the Statmeister Chad.
I've just got a very quick question. Just for
you haven't got time, so you better hurry up.
2 points through or 3 points through, and did you start with? Did you change it to 3 points since 1905 or not?
Do you think I'd be that inaccurate, Darren?
Enough already. Right, listen, you lot out there, if you want to have more Chelsea stats and also some Chelsea history to go with it, then you need to go to www.chelseachatter.com. And, of course, you can follow him on Twitter at Chelsea Cheddar. So how about that? I do love a bit of... We've missed him, haven't we? I miss it when he's out there. I know. I love his stats.
There's a hole in the benches.
I know, there is a hole in the benches. There's a hole in the benches, dear Liza, dear Liza. Right, well, enough of that. We've got some more news coming up right after this bit of stingage. Okay, I feel I should do a bit of kind of shuffling. There's a lot of news this week, and I'm afraid to say I've got some pretty sad news first up for today, because last week I heard that sadly Ron Stevens, or as more of you will know him probably as Papa Smurf, there you go, poor old Ron passed away last week, which personally the Chelsea FanCast in fact is very sad about, because Ron used to drink in our favourite pub, which used to be the Maltster pub. He was always around, wasn't he? There,
he was,
Pablo?
yeah, always.
He's a lovely lad. You know that thing that we did, the Passion and Glory thing? I interviewed Ron for that as well, and he was around then when we were doing that. So my massive condolences to his family, a few of whom I've met as well, and Ron, and more to the point, Papa Smurf, you will be very sorely missed around the bridge. So I'm sorry to hear that. Now, moving on, we have this. We have something very exciting. You see this thing here? See my iPhone thingy? There we go. I've got a new toy to play with. It is the must-have gadget for away days. We've got a lovely close-up, I think, of it in one of the stills. I don't know. We got another one that I gave you, because that's even better. That just looks like an iPhone. There you go. Look at that. Right, now, if you've ever run out of charge on a match day, you'll know how absolutely annoying it is. We don't have to worry anymore, because these clever, lovely people who are called Maxi Charger have a charger that easily fits onto your iPhone and gives you an extra 255 hours standby charge. Now, the Maxi Charger is the perfect buddy for travelling football fans who can't access a power source whilst on the move. You'll get endless time, allowing you to take pictures, tweet on the go, view scores and keep in touch without going flat. Now, there we go. That's where you can get hold of it. They're available for £24.99 if it's a 5C, iPhone 5C. The 4 and the 4S are $29.99, and the iPhone 5 and 5S is $34.99. And as I said, all you have to do is check out their range of colours and styles and the iPhone battery cases at www.maxicharger.co.uk, and of course go and follow them at MaxiCharger. Now, even more important than all of that, if you want to get one of these fabulous chargers, and they really are good. I tried it out at the weekend, and for the first time ever a football match, and I was out a long time because I was on the sauce quite a lot. It didn't even get near to running out. I did an interview with LBC. Normally my phone would cut off just before that. It was brilliant. They are fantastic. I commend this to you. Anyway, if you want to win one of them, all you have to do is answer this question. We're doing a little competition. The question is, who did Eden Hazard score his first goal for Chelsea against? Okay, his debut goal for Chelsea. Who did he score that against? If you know the answer to that, then you need to send it in to chelseafancast@gmail.com, and then we'll put you into the draw, and hopefully you can win one of these superb chargers. They are absolutely brilliant, as I said. I'm loving it. Now, next bit of news. Well, another competition. Now, we've always got competitions. It's just a fun-packed show, and the next one from our mates Campo Retro, who do all the shirts and stuff. Now, if you want to enter the draw to win a retro Chelsea shirt from @Campo Sports, you can email Gianfranco Zola's Chelsea shirt number to competitions@camposports.com. Coming up on your screen now. There you go. Email. If you want to win a retro Chelsea shirt, you email Gianfranco Zola's number, his shirt number, to competitions@camposports.com. Right, lovely stuff. Now, last bit of news, of course, Newcastle match on Saturday saw the release of the next edition of the wonderful CFC UK fanzine. Hurry up, it's only £1. It is the absolute benchmark as far as I'm concerned. The fanzines is brilliant. And of course, the sellers will be out and about at West Brom. And of course, the next home game, which I think is Everton. And of course, if you can't get it at the stall, all you have to do, you can go and download it digitally by going to cfcuk.net. So how about that? Good stuff, eh, Darren?
Yeah, too.
Yeah, I've written a cracker in there this month. My little tribute to Matter this month for me. Anyway, right. I'm afraid that is all we have time for this week. I'm gutted because I could go on for another 3 hours tonight.
He's got one more
because
stat. Got a great
I've
stat
got
as well.
a maxi charger inserted somewhere, which would keep me going for another 3 hours.
Can Cheddar do one more step?
He can, very quickly.
Okay. Frank Lampard became the first player to win 500 points at Stamford Bridge.
That would have been even better had we seen you, but it's good enough for me. That is amazing. It's amazing. Don't throw the boys in the gallery, Darren. You're not the director.
You gave me permission to.
I know, because I like that.
I've got one more as well.
No, you're not a stacksman.
I do.
We gotta go, man.
Wow.
We gotta go. Right. 2 minutes. I've just been told. 2 minutes 45 seconds. Can you do it in 5 seconds?
Yeah. And the last 2 goals to be scored at the Harding end have been hat-trick goals.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think pat on the back for that. That was very well done. Right now, everybody shut up and let me finish the show. Right, we will be back next week, unbelievably, to report back on the game against West Brom, and of course another visit to Cité in the FA Cup. You're going?
Not
No, none of us are going.
I'm going to West Brom tomorrow.
You're going to West Brom tomorrow, good boy. Now, we will also next week have Dan the Man Levine, well known to you lot out there in Twitterland as @Blues Chronicle. He'll be on the show with us. Now, you can email us during the week if you've got anything on your mind, want to get something off your chest, enter into your competitions, get your videos in, or you name it, just email us, we don't care. That's chelseafancast@gmail.com, and of course you can follow us at Chelsea Fancast on Twitter, and during the show, if you use hashtag Chelsea Fancast, that all works as well. Now, if you want to catch up and hear what we've been doing tonight, it's all very, very simple. There we go. Loads of ways to watch and listen to the Chelsea Fancast. Obviously, we get repeated 3 times a day on Sports Tonight Live. You can download the Sports Tonight app and watch it on your iPhone and iPad live or on repeat. You can watch the Chelsea Fancast YouTube channel from Tuesday, where we have 6 parts and a playlist of each part. You can download it on iTunes, of course, and also various other apps from Tuesday morning. And, of course, you can now listen to the podcast on the chelseafancast.com website. We've got a little player. It is great. I'm loving it. The chelseafancast.com website is being relaunched this week. It'll be up this week. It's going to be fantastic. So look out for that, chelseafancast.com. Now, many thanks to brilliant Pablo tonight.
Thank you very much.
Great to see you.
Always good fun.
Really enjoyed it. Dazza?
That was way more than 2 minutes 45, but yeah, great being on the show, Chudge.
He's lying. I don't know. Maybe he is. He says he's not.
5 minutes.
He says he's not lying. Shut up, Darren. Move on. Brilliant to see you. John, it's brilliant to see you. I think you should sing us out in a minute to Happy Talk again. I'll give you your cue. The benches, you have been brilliant. I think round of applause. It'd be lovely to see them while we're giving them the clap. There we go. They've been brilliant. I love them all. Thank you, of course, to the legend that is Harryman, who is manning the desks. The Chelsea supporting help, which is Bam Bam. I call him Bam Bam. He's really called Bam, but I call him Bam Bam. He's a lovely bloke. And, of course, to the marvellously wonderful, small but beautifully formed Greg Gripper Grimes for producing this mad, stupid show. One day he will probably live to regret it, but at the moment, thankfully, he doesn't. Now, you lot out there particularly, we love you. Thanks for listening. Keep it blue, keep it carefree, and keep it Chels. Up the Chels! Happy Talk?
If you must have a dream.